My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Parasite. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But 2019 was an incredible year for movies. I mean, you've got How to Train Your Dragon 3, Jojo Rabbit, 1917, Avengers Endgame, Alita Battle Angel, Booksmart, Greener Grass, One Cut of the Dead, Knives Out, Child's Play, Villains. The list goes on and on and on. And you've also got this movie, which won Best Picture. And even though I would put a couple movies above this one, it's still one of the Best Picture winners in a very long time. Because it's not the kind of movie that typically wins Best Picture. It's not Oscar bait in any way. It's just a movie that legitimately owned that title. And I just think the screenplay to this movie is a masterclass. I love how they're able to show you just the kind of living conditions this family lives in just a couple minutes. The fact that they leave the window open for pesticides, the fact that the dad's eating some bread but he's eating around the mold. Bong Joon-ho just communicates it so perfectly. And I think it's a really terrific story as this family is conning themselves into these jobs for a rich family. Whether it's recommendations or calling cards or trying to get someone else fired, they're just manipulating them every step of the way to get into these positions. And I think watching this all unfold is captivating. And it's so tightly paced. Like, it's not like the son becomes a tutor and he's a tutor for 10 minutes and then he gets his sister on board. No, it goes from one to the other to the next, just like that. It's so greatly paced. And I love how the movie just escalates in ways you didn't expect to. It never gets stagnant. It's always moving, and right when you feel like you've got a sense of what this movie is, then the old housekeeper comes back, and we find out about this bunker underground. And it still manages to feel grounded every step of the way, and just the further escalation with them battling each other and the conflict and the family trying to hide from the rich family. It's just all so well done. And it keeps you on edge and you never know what's going to happen next. And then you've got everything at the end where the daughter dies, the son is badly injured, the father, nobody can find him. And you just feel the weight of everything in those moments. So it's a great story, but it's also got plenty of thematic depths. The way this movie explores poverty is done in such an effective manner. These poor families fighting with each other while the rich live comfortably is so well communicated, and also the different levels of poverty. There is one scene where we see the family in their place where it's just completely flooded, and we see the old housekeeper with her husband underground as they're both injured. And it just shows how there's just different levels to the shitty living conditions. And how almost to get ahead in life, you have to solve the rich people. And I do like how the movie wasn't overly manipulative. They still showed this rich family as good people. And it just highlights the desperation of people trying to get out of shitty living conditions and trying to get a taste of the good life and how it can corrupt their character and put them at odds with one another. It's just so well done. And throughout the movie, the rich family keeps pointing out the smell of the other characters. And it just kind of shows you how you can act and look a certain way, but you can still never be truly recognized as one of them. It's so well done, and I like the ending where the son gets the happy ending. He buys a house, he reunites with his dad, and it's just a dream. It'll never happen. and it just makes you reflect, and it's just a perfect screenplay. It's got a bunch of wild twists. It keeps you on edge. It's really intense and stressful. It manages to be funny every now and again. The characters have got plenty of depth to them. The movie is very thematically rich. It's just everything you want from a movie like this. And it's so well directed by Bong Joon-ho. It's perfectly constructed, tightly paced. The editing is great. And I think the cinematography by Kyung-pyo is beautiful. There's just so many shots, and they'll just I loved when they're outside in the rain, and it's just got so much atmosphere to it. And the production design is really great because this house was built from scratch. So yeah, movie is really well crafted, and you've also got yourself a terrific cast. Now, I'm going to mispronounce lots of these names. My apologies, but I'll try my best. Kang-ho plays the main dad, and I think he does such an incredible job. Especially in the last act, as you can tell, their comments and their attitude is getting to him more and more. Sun-kyun plays the other dad, and I also thought he did a really good job. Yeo-jeong plays the other mom, the mom who hires them on board, and I think she does a really great job. Woo-shik plays the son, and I think he does a really great job as well. Park So-dam is actually my favorite performance of the movie, especially when she comes aboard and she takes charge. She's teaching the sons art lessons, and just how she's just no nonsense. She's very convincing in that way, and I think she also hits the emotional beat she needed to, and I was really impressed by her work. Hye-jin plays the mom, and I think she does a really great job as well. Then you've got Lee Jung-eun, who plays the housekeeper, who's also terrific in this movie, and I love how she goes from kind lady begging for help to get out of my way. She sells you on the escalation of this movie. Park Myung-hoon plays the husband who lives in the bunker, and he does a really great job as well. Jung Ji-soo plays the daughter who likes the main son, and I think she does a really good job. And then you've got Hyeon-jun, who plays the son who's doing the painting, and he does a great job as well. So the entire cast sells you on everything they need to, and like I said, I just think this movie is a masterclass. It's nice to watch a movie that's so unpredictable, but also just so thoughtful, with plenty to say in a way that never feels preachy. It's fully ingrained into the story and characters, and it's just a masterfully crafted movie. Bong Joon-ho really delivered some of his best work ever here, and I don't know if he'll ever be able to top this movie, but Parasite does get a 9 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Parasite? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon, and Gavin out.